Hello everybody, welcome to my curso de inglés. Let's learn English. Thank you for coming. Today we have an interesting class, so please pay attention. The present simple tense, the verb to be, I am. Okay, so this verb is very important to understand. So I would like to help me with this, okay? Anyway, so the verb to be, that means in Spanish se refiere a los verbos ser y estar. Tiene tres conjugaciones principales, am, is y are. Se acompaña del sujeto o pronombre personal. On your left, you can see pronombres personales singulares. For example, I, you, he, she, it. And pronombres personales plurales on your right. We, you, and they. Okay, so these subjects need the verb to be. For example, I am, you are, he is, she is, it is. And in plural is we are, you are, they are. In Spanish that means yo soy o yo estoy. O nosotros somos o nosotros estamos. Okay? So, the verb to be, cuando se refiere al verbo ser en español, por ejemplo, tenemos algunos examples. I am a man, yo soy un hombre. You are Mr. García, usted es el señor García. He is my brother, él es mi hermano. She is beautiful, ella es hermosa. It is a rabbit, ello es un conejo. We are friends, nosotros somos, well, in this case, no somos novios, sino friends, amigos. You know how do you say boyfriend or girlfriend? That's me, novios o novias. You are tourists, ustedes son turistas. They are women, ellas son mujeres. The verb to be, that means when you said estar, okay, in Spanish. I am at work, yo estoy en el trabajo. You are happy, tú eres feliz. Paul is in my house, Paul está en mi casa. Laura is worried, Laura está preocupada. The rabbit is eating, el conejo está comiendo. We are married, nosotros estamos casados. You are crazy, oh sorry, crazy is with C. Ustedes están locos. And they are angry, ellas están enojadas o ellos están enojados. Recuerden que they no es lo mismo que en español es ella o ellos o ellas, ¿sí? They puede ser cualquiera de los dos. Anyway, so the same thing we can make, but in negative. What do you need? You need here, you can see the I am not or is not. The contraction is isn't, or are not, and the contraction is aren't. For example, I am not a man, or you are not Mr. Garcia, or you aren't Mr. Garcia. He's not my brother. He isn't my brother. She's not beautiful. She isn't beautiful. It's not a rabbit. It isn't a rabbit. We are not friends. We aren't friends. You are not tourist. You aren't tourist. And the verb to be, you can find am I at work? Are you happy? And what happened is, this is in when you make the verb to be in interrogative sentences. For example, you make questions. And this is the structure you can use. For example, the verb to be at the beginning of the sentences, you put at the beginning, for example, am, is, are, the subject, and the verb, the complement. For example, are you with me? Are you angry? ¿Estás enojada? Is your mother in the house? ¿Está tu madre en la casa? And you can hear some examples here. Am I at work? Are you happy? It's Paul in my house. Is Laura worried? Is the rabbit is eating? Are we married? Are you crazy? Are they angry? So that's very important to understand. Okay, so please pay attention. If you want to repeat this, the last one, you need subject, am, is, are, complement. That's positive. Negative, subject, am not, is not, are not, and complement. And this, you can put the contractions. Am not, isn't, aren't. Okay, so where we are going to put in the other place. And for example, you can make questions. You need the verb to be at the beginning of the question, subject of the complement, and you can use the question mark. Don't forget the question mark, and you can make the questions. Okay, so you can see here the verb to be in present simple and in the past. For example, in present simple, you can use am, is, are. The negative form I told you is am not, is not, are not, or the contractions I am not, isn't, or aren't. And the verb to be in the past simple, that's very important to remember, was and were. Wasn't, weren't in negative form, and the contraction obviously weren't, wasn't, weren't. And the verb to be in the future simple is the format affirmative will be. The contraction negative won't be. Okay, so in the next classes, in the next lessons, we're going to talk about the past simple and the future simple. Okay, so we are going to carry on with this lesson. This you have some exercise. The airplane. What do you think is the airplane? You can use am, is, are. Yes. Okay. We're going to start with this. The airplane flying over the mountains. Over the mountains. The students, you know, is, are in the classroom. Okay, continue. I, is, are, 16 years old. Choose, please. Okay, you have other examples in negative form in the middle of the exercise, and finally you have some questions. Please put you have, if you want to press the button and you push the pause on this class, you can see the lesson, and maybe you want to answer these questions. Okay, in the next slide I have the answers. Okay, look at this. You can use is, are, I'm not, am, isn't, are not, is, are, am I. Okay, don't forget when you use it here you have a mistake. This is it's very important to use the capital letter, because it's the principle of the question. Is, are. Okay, so don't forget that. Don't make that mistake I made. All right, anyway, so thank you so much for this class. I feel so happy to enjoy this class again. I hope to upload some new exercise, some new classes for you, and please check some comments on below the video, and please don't forget to study the verb to be. Okay, see you in the next class, and God bless you. Goodbye.